All right, all right, all right. Hey, it looks like we are live here on YouTube. My name is Tyler James. I am the host of the Comics Launch podcast and this Comics Launch YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in. I want to do regular live streams, but I'm still sort of feeling my way around. I haven't entirely put together and figured out my live system here. So right now I'm sort of in play mode. But what I'm going to be doing and recording right now is a live stream that will eventually make its way to the podcast, or at least a snippet of this will make its way to the podcast. But yeah, again, still getting my feet wet over here on YouTube Live. But what I want to do with this is I want to share with you a super simple tip, a super easy trick so that you can get more backers when you launch without lifting a single finger. All right, without lifting a single finger. Now, I realize that sounds like a bit of a clickbaity sort of title, or it sounds like a hack. But the truth is, this thing really works, and most creators don't take full advantage of this. And so I'm just going to jump in and give you this super fast tip. Here's the deal. And I'll give you an example of how this potentially works for me. So just today, in my inbox, in my email inbox, I got a message that this had the subject line, "Hooray, Killer Comics Duncan Cunningham is following you on Kickstarter." All right, cool. I don't know who Duncan Cunningham is. It sounds like he's awesome. It sounds like he's a comic book creator. But I got a message that showed up in my inbox that said, this person is following me on Kickstarter. Hey, it's always nice when someone follows you on Kickstarter or follows you anywhere, right? So what do? It's about me, right? So I click on it, and there it is. It's just a little bit more information about this. And then what is also in that email is a little button that says follow, okay? Now, whenever someone follows you on the Kickstarter platform, then an email is automatically sent to you. And in that email, there's this announcement, and there's that follow button, and it's right next to that name. Now, what happens if you click that follow button? Well, when you click that follow button, you're automatically sent over to Facebook, and with one click, you are now following that person. And then you're also brought to a page on Facebook that encourages you to follow more creators, all right? And what Kickstarter is going to do is it'll show you creators that you've already backed before, and it will also prompt you to connect your Facebook page. All right. Now, Kickstarter gives you a little bit of information. They say if you connect your Facebook page to Kickstarter, they're going to import your name and your profile photo, and they're also going to access your friend list so that they give you the option to follow any of your Facebook friends who also have Kickstarter accounts. And they also do say that they're never going to post anything on your Facebook without your permission, and you can sort of trust Kickstarter for that. But here's the deal. What happens when you follow someone? Well, when you follow creators on Kickstarter, then you get notified whenever those creators back a project and whenever those creators launch a project. And they'll also sort of and you also have some notification management, so you can turn this stuff on or off. But here's the deal. Like, when I look at this, I see that right now there are 70, for one of my Kickstarter profiles, there's like 70 creators I've backed on Kickstarter. And I'm connected to several hundred people that are my friends on Facebook that are also happen to be connected to me on Kickstarter. All right. And so this is a super simple strategy to employ here. And this is also a strategy that works everywhere else that has follow as a feature. All right. So this works for YouTube. This works for Twitter. This works for Facebook. This works for literally any place. This works for Instagram, especially. This strategy right here works for any of these platforms. And the strategy is this. It's like the oldest strategy in the book. If you want more followers to follow you, then follow more other people first. We all know the golden rule: do unto others that which you would want done unto you. It's the golden rule in action. And I recommend that you maximize this golden rule on Kickstarter, and most creators don't. All right. So what you can do right now, and you should do right now, even if you're not going to launch a Kickstarter for 6 months or a year, is log into your Kickstarter account. You're going to click your profile. You're going to go up to the corner in the top right, and you'll see your little face icon for your profile. You'll click on that, and then you're going to want to hit Edit Profile, and you're going to look under Edit Profile and make sure that your profile is, make sure that there's a box that is set to private, and you want to make sure that private box is unchecked. All right. This used to not be the case, but recently, or somewhat recently, Kickstarter made a change to their platform where they allowed people to have some privacy over their accounts. And by default, they made all profiles, or most profiles, I believe, they made them private. So you may have to go and uncheck your profile, even if you didn't ever remember making it private. But you want to make sure that your profile isn't private so that people can follow you and find you. Okay, if it's private, they can't really do that. You're going to be, and it's going to be like people aren't going to be able to really follow you. All right, and so then once you uncheck that, and the other benefit of unchecking that privacy notice is that people can see links to your websites on your bio, and they can see other projects that you backed, and they sort of show some of your Kickstarter cred. Okay, now, after you make sure that your profile is public and not private, you're going to then click on your account icon again, and in the upper right, there is a little section that says following. All right, so you're going to look for your following button, and you're going to find your Facebook friends. And I recommend you connect Facebook to your Kickstarter account and do the find all Facebook friends, and Facebook will do its magic. And then it will give you the option to see all of your friends on Facebook who also have Kickstarter accounts. And you can check one by one if you want to do it that way. But I recommend you just hit follow all. You hit that follow all button. Now there's another button over there that says find creators. And what that button will do is it'll show you all of the creators whose projects you've backed previously on Kickstarter. And if you haven't backed any projects on Kickstarter, you're not going to have this option. But if you have, like me, and like most people, and like most creators who want to launch on Kickstarter, you should be backing other Kickstarter projects in your genre to build up your proof that you are a member, like an active member of the Kickstarter platform. You want to find those other creators over there. And I recommend you follow all of the creators whose projects you've backed. All right. Now, these are really two, after you get it set up, it's just 2 clicks. Follow all for Facebook, follow all for find creators. But what you've just done is you've just followed a ton of people that are connected to you in some way. All right. But more importantly, Kickstarter just did you a big favor. They just sent out an email notification on your behalf to every single one of those people. And in that email, it's letting them know that you're following them, which everybody loves to see that. But then also remember, in that email, there's that follow back button. And with one click, they can follow you back. And I guarantee you, if you do this, you will see your Kickstarter follower count go up over the next few days if you haven't done this before. All right. Now, if you did it last week, you're not going to have that same impact. But if you didn't know about this, if you haven't connected this, you're going to boost your followers on Kickstarter. And some of you, I know, probably didn't even know that there's a such thing as followers on Kickstarter. But how does this come back to the promise of this? I said, how does that, like Tyler, you lied to me, right? Because I said this is something that it will help you get more followers when you launch without lifting a finger. But I just told you have to go click some things. All right, yeah, because you're doing this ahead of time. But now, fast forward 2 months, 3 months, 5 months, 6 months, whenever it is that you launch your next Kickstarter campaign. Well, as soon as you launch, Kickstarter is going to send out a message to all of the people who are following you and you're connected to in that way on your behalf, saying, hey, this person that you're following just launched this project on Kickstarter. Kickstarter is promoting on your behalf. And many times when I do this, because there are a decent number of people following my accounts on Kickstarter, I will get Kickstarter backers before I've even promoted it, before I've sent out a tweet, before I've sent out an email, before I've done any marketing. People will find us And that's because Kickstarter is doing that promotion on our behalf. All right. So your Comics Launcher action step is to go follow every single person you're connected to on Kickstarter and do it with just a couple of clicks to boost your follower count in advance of your next launch. Thank you so much for listening, and I can't wait to see what you launch next. All right. Hey, so that's the part of this that I will use for the Comics Launch podcast for an upcoming quick tip episode. But thanks so much for tuning in. We got Badger Studios in the house. Go follow them and like their stuff. They're putting out good content. And I saw you posted that interview that we did. It was good to see that. And seeing your stuff all the time on Instagram. You're a badass, man. So keep that up. All right. Just wanted to jump on here quick, share this quick tip. Hope you find it valuable. Let me know if this is something that you knew about or didn't know about in the comments. It looks like this was new to at least one person. So I'm glad to help share that, shed the light, point out these little subtle features that, and is this going to make a difference, make a massive difference in your campaign? Is this going to do all the work for you? Certainly not. But Kickstarter campaigns are a cumulative effect, and every little bet helps. All right. And so I love the idea of doing this stuff once and then having Kickstarter do some promotion on your behalf when it comes time to launch. It's definitely very effective. All right. Thanks so much. Hope you all have an awesome day.